Hey, welcome back everybody to another Hot Wheels chat. And today, as promised in my first video, we're going to talk about the compare and contrast between the eurozone LaFerrari that Hot Wheels has just put out, this vehicle right here. Beautiful example considering its price point as compared to the Tomy LaFerrari. And again, you'll see that it's a 162 scale versus 164 scale. And this was another one of the many cars that I purchased while I was over in Japan in the fall of 2023. So obviously this one's open, so let's concentrate on this one for a minute. Look at the details associated with it. Great headlights, really good badging up front. And unlike the SF90 Stradale, the badging is more normal sized. I'll put it that way, and looks really good. Good badging on the back, LaFerrari. Where I feel like they didn't do a good enough job is they didn't paint the tips in any way, but the taillights are painted. It's got the prancing horse on it. Good looking diffuser on the back. The underneath is very clean, pretty much a flat bottom. Overall, the wheels are really good. I would have loved to have seen for the eurozone for these not to be plastic, but for them to be some form of alloy like they did for the 250 GTO. But I think probably the biggest thing that impressed me the most is I've built a lot of customs, and one of the hardest things to do on these cars is to install and then keep rear view mirrors. They're delicate. They're not easy to install. The next step with these for any car company is to paint the reflective mirror on them. A lot of paints out there that you can do that with, but that's a small nit. Overall, the car looks really good. It's got some engine bay detail. It's got some detail of the rear deck screen. And again, just like the SF90 Stradale, it's got a nice semi-gloss, somewhat rough texture top on it. But it's a really good looking car. If I had a dream car from the Ferrari stable, it would more than likely be the LaFerrari. I just think it's a beautiful car overall. Followed up closely by the Ferrari Dino. I really like how the Dino looks, and I've done a full custom on that. It's a little bit off screen over there. All right, so that's the Hot Wheels mainline. Now here's the Tomy. And like last time, I have to actually find my knife. So get this cut open. Start that process. Peel the plastic off, and you'll see over in Japan they really want to make sure that you can't walk out with one of these from their toy stores. Official product of Ferrari. I really think that goes a long way for small details regarding their Ferrari licensing. But without further ado, let's crack this thing open. If you remember from the Stradale, it's going to be in a plastic bag inside this box. It's not just floating around getting beat up. And as you'll see, it's larger because it's a 162 scale. So right away, you're going to see differences in terms of the fact that this does not have mirrors, and not going to knock it. The mainline wheels, not the best, not my favorite at least. They do have the prancing horse on the back. They do not have the F1 light down at the bottom, but they do have plastic tail lights. Their diffuser is, let's see if it's a little bit more detailed because of its size. Maybe just a little bit. I think I like the Hot Wheels version better. I also like the fact that the Hot Wheels does say LaFerrari on the back, and it does have the F1 brake light. So, pretty fair. Again, very flat, but there is more detail on the Tomy as compared to the Hot Wheels when you look at the base. Wheel-wise, obviously, wheels. But the paint is also a big difference, too. I think Tomy, whereas Hot Wheels did a really good job on the 250 GTO, they haven't done as good a job as capturing the red on the LaFerrari. That's just for me, that's a personal thing. Again, because it's a 162 scale, you have more space to do detailing. So you can see that the engine bay has a much better casting in terms of engine detail. The front is really well detailed. The lights are really good. The badging looks representative of the badging on the car. It is too bad that there are no mirrors. So that really, sets the Hot Wheels Ferrari apart, is that. But I think that Tomy has better captured the color and kind of give an example of that. This is the 250 GTO and the color associated with that. This is from the Hot Wheels Team Transport number 83. And I think the color is more representative. Tell me what you think in the comments. I think Hot Wheels has done an amazing job with the LaFerrari and with the Ferraris that they are bringing out at the higher price point versus the mainline. But overall, this is a great looking car, and I'm really glad that Hot Wheels and Ferrari are back on the same page in terms of bringing Hot Wheels in at a relatively inexpensive price point for collectors. Thanks for watching. Please take the opportunity, if you like this video, to like it and subscribe to it, and see you soon.